that I could be doing. Honestly, if I was being honest, let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Dude, I've got mad chargers in my bag. I'm so weak. Okay, so not mad, but definitely two. Wondering where all the chargers were. Ma'am, look in your bag. That's wild. Not that I really even need this one right now. Insane. I should probably twist a little something something while I do see who filters in on for tonight. Um, Happy Friday. Um, New marketplace find. But no, let me twist first and then I can get into that. Let me put some music on. A little background. A little something something. A little something something that won't get us copywritten. If that's if that's like the right verbiage. That won't get us flagged on the tube of you. Let's see. Let's say that's not even like wanting to do anything. Okay. Without you, baby. So if you need me, if you want me to put it on you, because I love you. And don't you forget it. When you need me, if you want me to put it on you, come on. Darling, where would I be? I did forget my little bucket. What would I be without you? What would I be without my baby? That kind of love might break me. And I don't want to go crazy. Cause every time you're the lady. Insufferable. Pardon me, my body's only I am, baby. When you're scared, who's telling you there's nothing to fear? Gonna always be there when you need a shoulder to lean on. Your soulmate and vice versa. That's why I be the first. Force your wrist up, now you're old man. I know you're tired of being lonely. What would I be without you? I only think about you. I know you're tired of being lonely. I wanna be without you. But what you're saying is true. Hello, hello. How are you guys? I just wanna rock you all night long. Oh. What is going on? Happy Friday. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. Smoke session in the garden today. I forgot my little Lowe's bucket of fucking greenery, so I'm just breaking down some roaches. Won't even hold you. I haven't had like a legit roach one all day. So this is long overdue. I appreciate you liking the live. How is everyone? Oh, should be between me and you. Every little thing that we do should be between me and you. Oh, that's like super fucking. This would almost look like a spliff because of all of the fucking broken up. All of the broken up fucking backwood leaves that that just crumbled in this. But I wonder if I can like turn this up a little bit and make it not flag. Oops, that's going the wrong direction. Before it's like, oh, we detect. What does it say? We detect copyrighted material. Because every little thing that we do should be between me and you. I can call you my baby boy. You can call me your baby girl. Maybe we can spend some time. I can be your sunshine. Okay, I feel like that's probably enough. Like, trying to pull out. It's just gonna be harsh as a bitch, dude. But all I gotta do is keep it real when I play just and phone whenever I call. And like I'm short and tall, but not wanna roll because they like my style. And when I pop my collar, I make them smile. But a freak in the streets who knows how to cook because a nigga like to eat spaghetti, shrimp, and steak. And now I'll adore you. Hello, hello. How are you? Happy Friday. What's going on? That's not what I wanted. I can be your sunshine. So I put it in here. Okay. Did I put that? I bought incense, but I left it. Hello, hello. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Screenbot. How are you guys? What's up? What's going on? I didn't light any candles. I said Screenbot. Oh, Screamboat. Sorry. My apologize. No, I haven't. My apologies. I have no idea. I don't really watch much TV. I don't know your name. What's your name? Hey. Peace, love, and positive vibes. Let me just light my candles. What's love? What's love? It's about trust, babe. Okay, one last one. As soon as I lit the incense, I feel like I have to sneeze. Hey. Sorry, and I'm like super close. I'm just trying to light this candle. And I'm having technical difficulties. Okay, there it goes. Oh, no, that totally just went out. Hi. What's going on? How is everyone? What are you guys doing? Talk to me, chat. Talk to me, chat. What's everyone's plans for today? Working on work the middle, change position. Stroke it for me. Ooh, girl, you gotta love this stroke. You get me where I'm going. Ensure you get my love. That's good. I believe it knows just what you do to me. But let us go. Let's do slow. Hey. I want you to rock the boat. Work it in the middle. Change positions. Now stroke it, baby. Stroke it for me. Not no scrubs. Always talking about what he wants and just sits on his broke ass. So no, I don't want your number. I don't want to give you mine. They did. It went from like a lot of people to none, but it's okay. I'm okay with it. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride and tried to holler at me. But his name is kind of weak, and I know that he cannot approach me, cause it's looking like class and it's looking like trash. Can't give what a deadbeat ass, so no, I don't want your number. I don't wanna give you mine, and no, I don't want none of your time. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me, hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride. Oh no. Ooh, okay, so let's see what this Summer Jams anthem is gonna be like. Rolling back on this Mary Jane. I'm analyzing the game. Oh, this is perfect. Ever since you told me, now only God can hold me. I met so many men and it's like they're all the same. Is now my hunger. Okay, so while that's going, I have a problem with fucking Marketplace. I'm literally always on Marketplace. And there's 2 stops that I had to make. So the first one is in Williamsburg. And I grabbed 4 decks. So this was the first one. Goddess Power Oracle. This bad boy. And then I got Moonology. Super Attractor. And then the last one is Asking Your Guides. And all of these, they were $5 each, so $20 for all of them, which I honestly didn't think was a really bad deal. So I just need to cleanse those and take a deep dive into those, because what? And then I gotta pick up 2 more tomorrow, but those ones are in Virginia Beach. And then honestly go through all of the ones that I have, because I've got like a lot, and maybe like either A, gift, or like B, sell them, because there's just a lot. Definitely a lot. And I can't go on without you. Fill me with so much joy you give. My love here to stay, won't never leave. My love is all that I wouldn't be without you, babe. Couldn't see me without you, babe. That wasn't the water that I was just drinking. And I wouldn't be without you, babe. I've been searching for you. I've been feeling for you. I'm so happy, baby. Ooh, I wonder what this is all about. Let's see. This is called Throwback R&B Mix. Let's see what this is all about. Speaking of Sierra, I know that Russell Wilson is no longer on the Seahawks, but the Seahawks and the Patriots are going to the Super Bowl. Who are you guys rooting for? Are you rooting for the Patriots or are you rooting for the fucking Seahawks? I'm rooting for the Patriots. Like you. Cause none of them ain't all like you. And she gotta be just like you. And I got no choice but for me to keep it real. Cause when we first got together, started hanging out, you was skeptical at first, had to figure out if. Oh my goodness. Nostalgia. Sorry, I'm like all over the place. And literally, this is how I am in the car too. I'll like switch songs like frequent. But 2010 is when I graduated high school, so let's go back to 2010. What song is this? Miguel. Miguel opened for Drake when I went to go see him. I think it was in 20. Fuck, when was that? 2015? No, it couldn't have been that late. Cause you're a cigarette and I'm a smoker. Maybe 2014? When did the Red Sox fucking win the World Series? It was that same day. I could be the blackboard, you can be the dog. Even when the sky comes falling, even when the sun don't shine, I got faith in you and I. We can do it, baby, simple and plain. Cause this love is a sure thing. Shit. Excuse me. Fuck. Oh, shit. The direct link to your personal psychic support system. It's funny because my mom's name is Sonia. My chick bad, my chick good, my chick do stuff that your chick wish she could. My chick do stuff that your chick wish she would. Whenever you get like a new, oh, these are pretty. But whenever you get a new deck, little fun fact, even if it's like new and or like pre-used, you always want to cleanse it before you start using it. That way you can rid it of any negative energies that you don't claim or possess. These cards are pretty though. Decisions, higher self, discontent, muses, balloons. Let's see. Deceit, psychic awareness, creativity, denial, leadership. These don't even look like these were ever like shuffled through. And you always want to like, thank you. You always want to like go through each of the cards and like get your energy on them before you start using them. Just me and my baby, and alright. Just me and my boss. Ashton Martin music. Woulda came back for you. I just needed time to do what I had to do. Speaking of Drake, I literally just said that man's name. Ooh, this one's pretty for business. My damn bitch. The Life Force card with Aphrodite, that's pretty. Showing a lot of energy. Victory, truth, death, appreciation, bravado. These are the warrior guides. I think that the other deck that I'm picking up tomorrow is another moon deck. Just me and my birds. Priorities, epiphany. Oh, yes, this is a pretty one. There's like a glare, sorry. Ooh, this is the, what is it? The decoration. Not the decoration, the design of the card. Devotion and nature spirits. Partnership and live. New beginning, survival, solitude, purpose, judgment, physical body. That's a nice deck. So that was the first one. And that one again was Ask Your Guides by Sonia Croquette, I think. Let's see what the other ones look like. Okay, so this one's called the Super Attractor. This is another Oracle deck. Oh, that's crazy. The first thing it says, "Hi, Super Attractor. We're thrilled that you opened this deck. It is here to remind you that through love, you can invite everything you need. When you are faced with challenges, know that you can choose a card and be offered a new plan beyond your own. Allow each affirmation to support and guide you. These messages will help you make your joy, will help you make your joy priority, believe in the universe, and have faith in the guidance you receive. Miracle, that is not what that says. Michaela and I, created this work to inspire you to live a fulfilled life with joy, grace, ease, and strength. These words and arts are loving reminders to have fun, be well, attract what you desire. Open the deck, pick a card, and remember that you are a super attractor. Oh, this is pretty too. I like the design on these. Oh, these are like moon themed too. Oh, these are just like affirmations. So this one is, I let an inner sense of quiet multiply each day as I strengthen my faith and in the love of the universe. Yes, bruh, no, literally. That was the Hoodoo. Actually, let me go get it since you just asked. But that was the Hoodoo Tarot for me. That was the first one. And that's like the first tarot deck that I actually like sought out and like purchased. No, I didn't find that one on Marketplace. It's this one, the Hoodoo Tarot. That was the one that I like absolutely had to get. And honestly, with me having to get it, I haven't used it. I just got chills with saying that. I haven't used it. Like, never had it. I haven't used it to its entirety, but this is a really pretty deck also. Cheers to Black History Month. But this one, that was one that I was like super. The Hoodoo Tarot. I've got so many. I like the first deck I ever got. I actually gifted it to one of my friends. I was at the thrift store, and one of my friends, another friend who's really into like tarot and cards and stuff like that. I like heard her voice. Well, no, I didn't like hear her voice. There was someone that was calling my name because the manager of the thrift store that we were at, her name was Ashley. But the person that was calling her name sounded exactly like my friend Ricky, and it threw me off. But then when I came to, I looked down in the deck of cards. I think it was the what is that lady's name? She doesn't make the cards anymore. Fuck. I don't even know. But that was my first deck. And it was funny because the first card that I pulled was Oshun. And from there, oh, so that's a lie. So it was because that was the first card that I had pulled from that Oracle deck. And I felt that deck wasn't really like for me, if that made sense. Like, obviously it was for me because like I found it, but I feel like that was just the intro into Oracle. Definitely just the intro, especially for the first card for me to pull to be Oshun. As we're still reading the African Goddess Initiation. I'm not too sure if you're familiar with that book, but every Sunday we have book club, and that book is what led us to. Hold on, I can show you better than I can tell you. The African Goddess Initiation. This is the first book that I like developed, I guess, any sense of spirituality. Like, this was like my entryway into everything. But with this book, I don't even remember the goddess that we had pulled, because with this book there is a deck that goes with it. This is not the one that goes with it. Don't look at that. Which one is it? This one. This deck, African Goddess Rising, pairs with this book, with the African Goddess Initiation. But when I first got this book, I didn't realize that there was a deck. And this book, it was a lot to process, just trying to read it front to back. So then we had stopped book club for a while, but then when we had picked back up, I realized that there was an Oracle deck that was tied to it. So it makes going through the book and discovering and learning all of the goddesses way easier than just trying to read it from like front to, what is it, beginning to end. But Aviola Abrams is, I feel like I have this one. This is her deck, the African Goddess Rising. Faces of Oshun. This is my favorite. This is like my go-to, hands down. Love this deck. This is like my fave. And then she also has this one. Sorry, all of my chargers. This one, which is Secrets of the Ancestors. And this is a really good one too. I pulled from this one the other day when I was doing my little manifestation bowl. This is a good one too. Sorry, that was my little random tangent. But I said that to say this. So this is the book that we're super focused on right now. Nice for What? Good Girl to Badass Goddess by Lady Shespa Jones. We just finished chapter 8. And this is a good fucking book, dude. Like, not reading anything right now and you do want to read something, it is a super quick read. Excuse me, but there are little like homework assignments that are in it that we've been doing. But the last one was the Kali meditation, which was basically just focusing on like letting go. But the meditation calls for you to meet Kali in a cemetery and have her like show you everything that you need to let go, which ties perfect because it's the end of the year of the snake, so it's like the final shedding that tied hand in hand. So if you want to join us on Sundays, that's what we do. We're usually live on here and on Facebook, so you can join us on either of the platforms. There's just more like I need to get better at posting and like the little thread thing for YouTube. I need to like focus more so on growing my YouTube, but yeah, we've got a calendar. Check out the website. It's mjsgarden.com. It's got our itinerary, I guess you can say, for the month of February. That's where I post the calendar. The timing though, I'm usually, I'll be honest, a little suspect with the time, but I do try to adhere to what I put on to what I put on the calendar. But this, okay, so this was the super attractor. So I think these are just just affirmations. So that one, we read that one. True manifesting is about receiving what is the highest for all. This is pretty. It almost looks like watercolor. When I surrender my will to the care of spirit in the universe, I attune my energy with an ever-present stream of well-being. These are cute. These would be cool to like do a like an affirmation of the day. When I make joy a priority, brilliant ideas will come naturally, support will surround me, and movements will form. Ooh, I like that. And the flowers. Stop at 5. It's the garden. That's super cute. Oh no. My true safety lies in my capacity to align with the universe, with the love of the universe. That's a good like Valentine's Day one. These are nice. My greatest spiritual gifts don't come through force, they come through freedom. When I'm in tune to the energy of abundance, I become abundant. Abundance. Prosperity. I'm rich, bitch. Oh, I'm weak. I was saying the flowers, the garden. The back of the cards are fucking flowers. I let the universe catch up with my dreams. I like this one. I think this will be a good one to be like for the pull of the day. And do that on Facebook. I choose to be a super attractor and have unwavering faith in the universe. I like that. I slow down and listen to the guidance that's available to me. Dude, literally, I feel like everyone needs to fucking slow down. Just for a little bit. Just to, like, catch your bearings. Fuck. I believe I'm worthy of feeling good. I like this one. Yeah, this is a nice deck. Spiritual alignment puts my manifestation into motion. Yeah, these decks don't seem used. Which is a score. When I connect to the spiritual realm, I open the door to receive divine guidance, clear direction, and great wisdom. I trust that, excuse me, I trust that my powerful intentions combined with my faith, are enough to allow my vision to become a reality. Everything I touch is gold, motherfuckers. This is, oh, yep, attracting. That makes sense. The universe has plans for me, and it's time to claim them. I like that. I receive that. The universe does have big plans for me and all of the people around me. So get with it or get left behind. When I'm connected to spirit, I feel a sense of creativity, magnitude, and ease that I've never known before. This looks like that thing from Harry Potter. What is that little thing called? That gold, like, excuse me, I release time and let the universe show me what to do. This is a pretty card. When I, excuse me, when I introduce joy to a situation, I change the vibrational frequency of what's happening around me. Yeah, I think that is exactly what it's called, a snitch. Is it a snitch? Yeah, I think so. It feels good to feel good. We need to get comfortable with, like, being happy. I heal the habit of fear and I embrace the habit of love. Ooh, this looks like my tattoo. The universe powerfully responds the instant I realign with love. I've got a feather tattoo. What up? Okay, sorry. This mix is like lost me. Do I know the song that's coming up? Because I don't know this one. Yeah, I know this one. I was about to start talking shit. Like, I've not known these past two songs. Dude, Drake was so a part of. Okay, where we go? Only thing we have on is the radio. Let it play. You just really don't try to get into this, girl. The things that we can do in 20 minutes, girl. Say my name, wear it out. It's getting hot, crack the window, air it out. Like tomorrow, for example, we have a coffee session. Right? Aren't they? I'm telling you. I like these decks so far. So that one was super, excuse me, Super Attractor by Gabrielle, excuse me, Bernstein. I like that one. I think that would be like a good daily morning pull for like a wake and bake session. Hey boy, I really wanna see if you can go downtown with a girl like me. Hey boy, I really wanna be with you, cause you're just my type. Ooh, na, 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 na. Okay, so moon out. See the moon. So clearly this person liked their moons. But this one, Moonology. So I've seen this one on Marketplace a shit ton. I feel like this might have been the third time that I've seen this one, and I didn't even realize that this was in like a collection until I picked it up. So I'm actually really excited about this one. What's my name? Oh, nah, nah. What's my name? Dude, these ones don't look used either. These are pretty. I like how they have the faces of the moon. The way I'm going, I'm gonna need to burn another incense. These are pretty too. And then the cloud with the crown. Okay, so these ones just say emotions are running high. The supermoon. Nothing is yet set in stone. Communication is key. Surrender to the divine. Believe in the impossible. It's time to release negativity. Ah, that's full moon in Scorpio. I need to send that to my sister. It's time to release negativity. She's a Scorpio. Meditate and contemplate. I'm weak. That's Pisces. I'm a Pisces. That's funny that those were back to back. Time to take a breathe. To take time. Excuse me. Take time to breathe out. You and your loved ones are safe. The energy is gaining momentum. Hold your vision. Luck is on your side. The answers you need are coming. Prosperity lies ahead. You are good enough. That's full moon in Virgo. My husband's a Virgo. Your dreams need a plan. These cards are nice too. Don't let your pride get in the way. A fiery climax approaches. That's full moon in Aries. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Nothing will come of the situation. Expect a powerful change. What do you need to release? That's not wane. That's a waning moon. Oh, these match my match my pants. These are cute. I wonder what the guide looks like or how it's broken down. Oh, it's literally just broken down by the cards. That's cool. Okay. So that's the second one. Okay, I was like, wait, that was the and this one is again with the moons. I didn't even realize that they were on, but this is Goddess Power Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. But this one has like a little. This would almost even remind you of the what is it? The snitch too, just by the little. Sorry, we're changing that. That's probably. As the mystical, the magical, the nominous quality of life is the domain of the fierce and creative feminine aspect of the universe. So this is. This thing is huge. Okay, well maybe not. Just the book is very big. What does this say? Magic is everywhere, and the goddess will help you claim it. Oh, this is pretty. Hold on, sorry. My incense cleanse. I have one deck that is, it's the medium training deck, and those cards are so big, dude. Oh, it is! Dude, this is your deck. Stop at 5. That is crazy. Oh, this is, oh no. Okay, in terms of now pronouncing these goddesses is not where it's at. But this is Revelation. This is pretty. These are really pretty. These this one is like looking into your soul. Look at 22. Communication, devotion, nurture, partners, the sun. Oh, she's pretty. Stillness, wisdom. I like this one too. This is called Goddess Power Oracle. We will know, and I promise I will never let you go. She's pretty too. I love that they all have like headdresses. Secrets, ambition, death and magic, generosity. Been seeing generosity a lot. Truth. And miracles. The moon. Inexperience. Flow. Mastery. Transformation. The future. Divine wisdom. Humor. She's funny. You're welcome. Reverence. Knowledge. Water. Water's 33. Looking straight like a Pisces. Bruh, and then there's fish, the aquamarine. I want your body, I need your body, as long as you got me going. Oh my goodness, T.I.'s making music again. T.I.'s making music again. Juvenile's making music again. Forgiveness, creative spark, potential, assurance, healing, adaptability, romantic love. Oh, she's pretty. Time, focus, the in-between, alliance, home, rebirth, stop at 5. We were just talking about that with the end of the snake. Coming to the end of the year with the snake, new beginnings, wise leadership, radical acceptance, earth. Look at Mama Gaia. And salvation. Oh, I like these too. I guess we can pull from this one and see. Since this is literally your username and we got this deck today, so, well, that was it. Bruh, obviously. That's crazy. So, I mean, I wanted to look into that too, but I feel like that's low high-key my card, but we'll still shuffle the 3s. Where is my... Let's see. The goddess. What goddess is coming out? Who wants to come out? Well, essentially, well, honestly, we know who wants to come out. Okay. Okay, water and communication. So Mama Kosha and then Iris communication. So these are the 2 cards that fell so far. This one. And just because I'm with the 3s and I've been with the 3s for the past couple days, I'll pull another card. So that's 3-3, and then this one's 2-2, Iris communication. Those were both of the cards that I, like, pulled. Not pulled, but, like, was drawn to. In Revelation. That was the first card. 28. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, Mama Kosha, water. Where's the book? 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 2, 1, 2. 33. Let's see. Hold on, let me turn this down a little bit. That's not the card that I was looking for. 36. 33. Empowerment message. The world we inhabit began from the oceanic waters of life and the waters that surrounded us in the womb, both of which are the domain in the Incan goddess Mama Kosha. We are the most attuned to the qualities of water, as the element of water symbolically represents our emotions. Our emotions move us to make and perceive the world as we know it. The beauty in this truth is found by observing water in all of her properties and forms. Water is fluid and passes through cracks and flaws in the ground without stress, moving around obstacles and patiently wearing away the most jagged rocks until they are smooth and gleaming. Water ebbs and flows, comes and goes with a powerful rhythmic motion as the seas and the oceans reveal their promise of release and return. Water rises up from the ground and seeds the clouds and then rains upon the earth to ensure growth and sustain life. Water turns into hard ice and blankets the world into a protective shell, even even of soft snow, allowing the dormancy of life to herald a time of dreaming. Then the ice melts and the cycle begins again. The answer to your question lies in determining what form of water reveals the conditions of your life and then recognizing the next evolution of your life's potential. If you are in an ebb, you can expect a flow. If things are temporarily frozen, they will soon melt. If it seems that your world is too wet and temporary shelter is needed, you can expect new growth and sunny days again. Mama Kosha reminds you that the waters of your life are perfect as they are now and just as perfect in the way that they evolve. Unlimited potential is reveled in this when this goddess comes to visit. Alignment message. Overwhelming empathy overload has opened up a tidal wave of emotions that feel like life is that like nerve. Hold on, let me do that again. Overwhelming empathy overload has opened up a tidal wave of emotion that feels like it's threatening to engulf you. Feelings are unruly now, and you may discover that it's difficult to control them as you project their shadowy fears onto the screen of your life. The goddess Mama Kosha saves you the task. Excuse me. The goddess Mama Kosha says your task now is to detach, step back, and allow your feelings to pass through you like water without judgment or disapproval. Let your fears be washed away with self love and understanding. That's crazy because self love we've been talking about, that was literally chapter 8. Um, Self-love and understanding. The world can be a chaotic place and uncertainty can create instability where people will act out in incomprehensible ways. Move to higher ground, say no to engaging, and wait. Now it is time to respond when you feel Now is the time to respond when you feel ready rather than act in the heat of the moment. Let the goddess Mama Kosha's water of life hold you up and surround you like the fluid did in your mother's womb. Let love be that water. That's crazy because I had posted or reposted, I think her name, Kita, was with that whole thing with Trump that he had posted with Michelle and um, Barack Obama being monkeys. But she was literally just like, sit, like, don't react. This is a distraction. Just observe. So that coincides with that, and that was Mama Kosha Water. That was card 33. And then 22, that was the card that I was like, the eyes. It looks like the eyes. Communication. So let's see that one. Empowerment message. Clarity and communication is called for when your words will have great impact on others right now. It's a wonderful time to start writing that book, telling new stories, or sharing your experience, strength, and hope with others. You have everyone's ears, so choose your message wisely. Others will also desire positive and fruitful communication with you, so get ready for some amazing new opportunities to come from these discussions. Just remember to stay open and to be clear about expressing your deepest desires, always speaking with integrity, kindness, and respect for yourself and others. The Greek messenger goddess Iris is thrilled to help your words take flight. Communication improves in all your relationships when she comes to visit. Most important, however, Iris reminds you of the communication you have with the universe. You are in a mutual dialogue, and now is the time to pay attention to the signs and the omens in your life. Trust this important yet subtle communication. It will never lead you astray when you listen and act accordingly. Alignment message: you are facing a moment when communication between you and others may have become disconnected. Perhaps people are withholding information from you, or you are not being clear about their motives. Now is the time to ask for clarity and to get clear with yourself. If you're sitting on the fence and are ambivalent about your direction, say that. Your alignment is to say no to playing games, no to coercion, manipulation, and covert intentions. Take a straightforward attitude. Don't be afraid to hear what might disappoint you. Be clear and demand the same from others. The messenger goddess Iris knows the importance of clear communication, and she urges you to speak up for yourself. If you come from an environment, family, or cultural history where you have not had a voice, this might feel like you're yelling, but that's all right. Times are changing, and now is not the time to be shy. It's okay to feel awkward or flustered, but the goddess Iris brings her powers of clarity and says it's your turn to be heard, so gather your courage. The people who are important to you in the long run will listen and witness you when you can engage in positive conversation that has heartfelt solutions. Even if your voice feels untrue and comes from a victim mentality, you still must speak what's inside of you in order for you to heal or change it, or find the way to the real truth. Let yourself be heard, and the great goddess will send strong teachers and wonderful allies for you. Cotton mouth. Cotton mouth like a bitch. Damn. This first spread for this first deck with the person whose name is, this is a lot to take in, but I'm here for it. 28, is it Lizzie Revelation? I think 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 means change. We started this live at like 10:10. Okay, let's see. That's not where I was supposed to be going. I wasn't even that far. Bruh. Let's see. Was that? Wait a second. Is she in here? Is Kali in here? Oh my goodness, she is. Oh, we're gonna have to read that after. I just got the chills. Okay, sorry, distracted. Super distracted. Okay. Revelation, empowerment. I don't know why I keep messing that up. Empowerment message. Good, I'm glad you are receiving this. There are moments when synchronicity brings all the elements together for a flash of insight to rise up in you in a glorious epiphany. Whatever was not clear becomes celestine in an instant. Crystalline? There we go. That's definitely what it says. Crystalline in an instant. It's as if you were able to simultaneously perceive every facet into a diamond. You know without a doubt that you are on the right track as deep understanding sinks into your very soul. In this moment, change and transformation takes place, and a transcendent moment is offered to you as an extraordinary gift. Now is one of those times. The Chinese goddess Lizzie, mother of lightning, brings revelations into your life with a flash. She gifts you this as a result of all of the hard work you've put in dismantling your old self and making space for who you want to become. This is a very auspicious time. Alignment message: sometimes life throws you a curveball and it feels like you've been hit by lightning. Perhaps a romantic partner betrays you suddenly, an illness strikes someone close to you, a job you expected fell through, the new employee turns out to be a dud, or you get a huge tax bill. No matter what the subject, your task is to pivot and course correct according to the needs of the event. Even if you don't understand what's happening, don't second guess yourself. Some things are not meant to be predictable, and the detours may be exactly what you need. Loss or bad news aren't only the options in this situation. You may have just been offered something you've always wanted, such as a proposal from a lover, a better job, or the chance to move. Your tendency might be to try to control the circumstances or worry what might not, or worry that you might not be prepared for the change. The goddess Lizzie reminds you that the great goddess will never give you more than you can handle. Your alignment task is to surrender what is in front of you. You can do this. I feel like with all that, like, went on this week within, like, friend circles and losses, I feel like that hits. But we were just talking about Kali because we just did the Kali meditation, and Kali is in this deck. So, um, we need to read this. So, empowerment message. You're being invited by the Hindu goddess of liberation and revolution, Kali, to address the aspects in your own shadow nature that have held you hostage to old ideas that no longer serve who you want to become. You can no longer define yourself by your victim story and expect to succeed in your life. There is a beauty in liberation that is deep, fierce, and courageous. It rises up from the willingness to break the chains of the past in order to transform into something new. You may be afraid to set boundaries with others, but the goddess Kali has come to lend you her daggers, for you must cut ties with the familiar ideas that life that have determined your place in the world up until now. Have you been holding back on shining in the world because you're afraid of the reprisal or judgment of others? This helps no one. You must step into life authentic and glowing. Refuse to allow the potential judgment of others to affect you. Every day, claim your power to liberate yourself from caring what others think. When you are asking for wisdom to live and contribute, to do no harm, and to serve the highest good of all, none of this matters, even if you must tear down what has been built. Kali will help you whenever you need to be courageous, even when you're most afraid. Be fierce and be loving and be willing to learn. Life will respond in miraculous ways. And then the alignment message: when resentment and anger fester below the surface, the unprocessed emotions simmer until they boil over. It's easy to project anger, envy, and ancient inherited rage on others we perceive as the source of our discontent. When something triggers these emotions, we can project onto strangers as well as the people closest to us. Nobody wins when so much pain is unleashed in the world. Take heart, for you are not alone. Know that rage and fury must have a place to be expressed, and you can use this energy to make something extraordinary and find a new way. The fierce liberation goddess Kali offers her daggers to help you cut into ties to stories you tell your past once you have expressed and processed them. No matter what your conditions, your alignment is tasked to find a way to channel this rage, this anger, these feelings into creativity. Make something of it, of yourself, so you don't create destruction just because you can. Be willing to be teachable, even if it feels uncomfortable. When you know more, you can do better. Be willing to take full accountability for the energy you bring to the world. Callie knows the fierce, dark love she brings you will not always be comfortable, and the process of transformation requires rigorous self-honesty. You have what it takes. Now make something meaningful, and someone you're proud of. Well, damn. Okay, so now I know why I was meant to fucking find all of the things. But that ties with chapter 10. Not chapter 10, chapter 8. And that was card, what was that? That was, Kali was card 25. 7, all of the 7s. Dude, that's crazy. That was a lot. Not in like a bad way though, but in like confirming and everything tying together. I was supposed to meditate with some water and I haven't. Oh, mercy, mercy me. Oh, and as I was reading that, because now it's 11:13, so 11:11 confirmation. That seals it. Definitely seals it. I like this deck. You should definitely get it though, seeing as this is your name and it's on the inside. I don't know if you can see it. But I appreciate you hanging out with me. Hopefully you've subscribed already. That way we can be in touch. But make sure you do if you haven't already. And we're supposed to be having a coffee session tomorrow morning, but I have to go get those cards. So I'll hop on after I get the cards. But they're like in Virginia Beach, so I have to go a little ways to get them. But I will definitely hop on. That way we can do this whole thing again with the next 2 decks I get. But I'll see you guys later. Bye.